Anyone else have any questions? Anyone have a question?
Okay, sorry. Uh, if it's noisy, you let me know. This is the quietest place that I found. But I will just speak closely here. Okay, ada music lah, ada music kat belakang sikit. So I will continue with yesterday's exercise. Okay, so this one. Okay, movie app movie app. So let's try and run back. Okay, so this one, yeah. So I was here. I'm looking for Harry, Spider-Man. Alright, the new Spider-Man coming out tomorrow. Alright, today. Alright, new Spider-Man coming out today, but the information is still not there. So once I press it, alright, successfully load, it will open a new page, and then I should call the API here. Alright, over here I should call the API. So use effect is actually when the page is loaded, right? When or after the page is loaded. Alright, run something. That's what use effect is. Alright, so in our case, we want use effect to be called to call the API. Alright, so after the page is loaded, I want to call an API. So the code to call an API, I get it from home. Alright, so this one. Alright, and then I'll here, but this time around the URL will not be this one. The URL will be the one with I, alright, the one that I gave you last time. This one, yeah. So this one, I will put it here. Alright, I will do console.log data. Alright, console.log data here. Alright, so once I do that, okay, so make sure that you have all this information on log, correct? So once you have done that, you should get the information on the log. Okay. So you can try that for one first. After this, we will bring it out on the UI. Right? After once this is done, we will bring this information. Alright, we'll bring this information in the UI. Boleh cuba dulu. Okay, so the idea is if you tukar line, alright, so if you go here, for example, this one, so whatever that come out, be definitely hollow. This one, eh? Oh, this one also has definitely hollow. Right, yeah, go back. Oh, because I hard code it. Alright, so this one, I will replace it with navigation.get param. So sama this is the same thing as at the bottom. Navigation.get param imdb id. Alright. So once I change the URL to this, so what will happen every time? Okay, so this one I will get definitely hollow. I go here, I will get sorcerer's stone. Right, I go here, I will get chamber of secret and everything. Alright, so I change the URL a little bit. Once I change the URL, then the data that's shown on the UI or the data that's shown on the console will be the one that you press from the first page. Alright, kalau kat first page tu you select definitely hollow, then you will get definitely hollow. If you select chamber of secret, you get chamber of secret. Alright, from here I will create movie. Alright. Alright, so const movie equal to set movie. use state null. Alright, then what I'm going to do, I will do set movie data here. So set movie data. Alright, and I will replace this. I will replace this with movie dot title, for example. Alright, so once I do that, Harry press search. Alright, this will have an error. Alright, I will do like this. I will do if movie exists. Alright, if movie exists, I will do this. Up. If not, I will show a empty view. And close the curly bracket. Right, so once I do that, Harry press search. Alright, and then I should have that. Okay, can try first for that. Okay, dia apa actually? I thought I want to move to office, but office is not there. Later masa maghrib, I will go back to my hotel. So tadi I nak balik tak sempat. But later we take a break. I will move to my hotel. Right, later we bising sikit je. After this I will go back to hotel. Okay, anyone managed to do it? Anyone managed to do this? So once that one is done, alright, you can bring out the others. So for example, I can do this movie dot actors. I'll check. I'll check the API. Alright, so for example here, alright, I bring out here. Okay, and then I bring out release date. Alright, then I bring out director. Alright, and then actors and plot. And plot. Alright, so once that is brought out, press Harry, press search, press the movie, more information should come out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, something like this, yeah. So can try first and see. After this, we make it nicer a little bit. Okay, I put image as well. Then I bring the style, right? Style from home. I will bring it here. Alright, from item. Follow, just follow this. And I'll bring it here. image need to import. Okay, so that's for the second page. Alright, that's for the second page. Okay, actually I updated my code here because actually yesterday the place where I do class yesterday is not available, right? But I baru tahu tadi pukul 7 around 6:30. So I share with you my code, alright. Kita break dulu, alright. I rasa kat Malaysia pun maghrib ni, but I think around 30 minutes because I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back to my hotel, so that it will be quieter there lah. Right. So we break first. Right. We break first. While waiting for break, I share with you my code. You just update whatever that's missing. Give me 30 more minutes so that I can go back to my hotel and then we will continue from there lah. Right. Sambil-sambil tu Diana boleh pergi maghrib dulu. You guys can have dinner first. I see you in 30 minutes. Right. Sorry ya sebab I thought the place available. Yesterday I did meeting. I did class on the meeting place, but today the place they do exhibition pula. Alright, so give me another 30 minutes and then we will continue from there. Okay, so let me set up a little bit. Okay, we were here. All right, just now we were here. So let me recap. What did I do? Okay, so I use effect. All right, I use effect, which means when the page is loaded, run something. That's what use effect means. Load something when the page is loaded. So in this case, when the page is loaded, I'm going to call the API. Right? The URL of the API is given here. All right? Only that this part is replaced. This part is replaced by the IMDb ID of the chosen movie. So for example, all right, so if I select Harry, I press search, all right, Harry Potter, I press it, all right, I choose it, all right, then this IMDb ID will be replaced with the IMDb ID of Harry Potter Deathly Hallows. Right, same thing as well. If I select this one, all right, Sorcerer's Stone, IMDb ID of Sorcerer's Stone will be passed. Here, it was passed. Mana tadi? Here, touchable opacity. It is passed here, all right, and it's retrieved here. Once it's retrieved, it's going to be called from the API. Okay. Once I call the API, right, normally, what we did just now, all right, when we call the API, we show it on the console. Right, this information will be shown on the console. Okay, so that's the first thing that we did. Console.log. After I did console.log, I verify, I save it on movie. Right, I've used set movie data to set the item, all right, the data. All this data, I save it under movie variable. After I save it under movie variable, I will show it here. This is the part where I show the movie. This is conditional rendering. So conditional rendering. React. All right, we've seen this in module 2. All right, in module 2, you saw conditional rendering. So I'm using conditional rendering as well over here. If there is a movie, right? If the movie exists, then I'm going to show this. All right, I'm going to show all this. All right. If the movie is not exist, why does the movie is not exist? Because it might be loading at the first time. So I might add text here. All right. Loading or something. All right. If the movie does not exist, for example, if it's still loading, all right, so it should loading. Too far, you don't see it. All right, but if you're on a slower internet, you might see the word loading for a while. Then only you saw the movie. All right, and then this is a normal thing. I bring out all the movies. All right, I bring out all the movies. Okay, so any problem so far? If you have no problem, up until this part. All right, up until this part, you push this code to GitHub. All right, so push this code to GitHub. Share with me the link so I know that you have no problem. Or if you have problem, then you normally you are unable to share it lah. All right, if you have no problem up until this part, all right, push the code to GitHub so I know that you have no problem. But now I don't know if you have problem or not. Okay, can push. Have a quick. I don't know how long does he need to push. All right, push the code to GitHub first. Sampai pukul 8. Right, after at 8 p.m. we will do another exercise. Or we do another app. Okay, so I saw Raj punya. Anyone else? We give it until 8 p.m. All right, after this, we will do another API call exercise. All right, using Trivia API. Well, I'm not sure. I don't think you have done it before, but we're using Trivia API. Okay, if you done, alright, kalau dah sudah, alright, for those who have done, can study this API first. So if some of you done, can study this API first. After this, we will do exercise from that API. Okay, so the next exercise, the next activity is same concept. We are going to focus on API call. All right, so we are still focusing on API call. This is called quiz app. All right, so expo init quiz app. Okay, and then inside here, follow. It's going to be navigation as well. All right, it's going to be navigation as well. So if it's navigation, follow this. All right, npm install React navigation. Expo install npm install React navigation area save context. All right, npm install mask view. And finally, npm install React navigation step. Okay, so once you do that, same thing, expo npm run. Okay, tak apa. I know that you need me to wait. I will wait. Alright, I will wait for a while. Okay. Because I need to draw you as well. So once it's the same thing, it's the same thing. But I want to draw what you need to do. Okay, so the UI will be something like this. All right, so this is the main page. Right, you can put a logo game here. Right. This is start game, start quiz, trivia. This is high score, high score. So it's just a normal game lah. Alright, when you start quiz, we will do the start quiz first. When you start quiz, it will bring you to this page. Alright, so we start quiz will bring you to this page. In this page, we have questions, answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, and so forth. Where does all these questions and answer comes from? It's coming from the API that I shared with you. Alright, so I shared with you an API. From here, for example, you can have how many questions you want. I want 10 questions. What category of question you want? All right, so maybe you want to create an IT. I want to create computer. All right, computer app, a computer quiz app. So I select computers. Difficulty. All right. Type and then generate API URL. So it will give you an API URL. This is the URL where you will have the questions and the answer. All right. So for example, the first question is FLAC stands for free lossless audio condenser. Yes or false? True or false? The answer is false. I also don't know what does it mean. What does AD stands for in relation to Windows operating system? All right, the answer is Active Directory. The options are this one. All right. What the programming language Swift was created to replace what other programming language? All right, so the answer is Objective-C. So that one I know. All right, so you refresh, you will get another set of questions. You refresh, you will get another set of questions. Just like you refresh, you will get another set of questions. All right. So this is if you want to do computer, all right. If you don't want to do computer, then you select other category lah. If you don't want to do computer, maybe you want to do geography, all right. You want to do geography, you select another questions. You will get another URL, all right. You put it there. What is the largest city and commercial capital of Sri Lanka? Colombo. Seoul is the capital of North Korea. False. This one you know lah. Antarctica is the largest city in the world. False lah kan? True eh? Oh, I don't know. Harvard is located in which city? Cambridge. Alright, so this what is the largest country in the world? How many rivers are there in Saudi Arabia? The title of the Krakatoa is of Java is incorrect. Escargot is in west of Java. Right. So that's the game that you're going to create. So I want you to take some time to think what to do next. All right. Once you know what to do next, you type on chat. Let me know. Then we will do it, right? If it's correct, we will do it together, right? Think for a while, what are you going to do next? Okay, 3 page, 1, 2, 3, 3 page. 1, 2, 3, main, quiz, score, right? Main, quiz, score. So we create 3 pages here. Oops. Quiz and score. Score.js. All right, so this is the front page, second page, third page. All right, so I will just copy this, put it here. All right. Quiz, this is the quiz page. All right, this is the score page. All right, so that's it. After you do this, use the navigation. Right after this, do the navigation. Okay, we create a home stack, homestack.js. Same thing as well. I will refer to the previous code, which is
which is here. All right, import create stack navigator from React navigation stack. Import create app container from React navigation. Import home from components. Home import quiz. Home main main from components. Main import quiz from components. Quiz import about from components. About. All right. Constraints equals to home screen home bukan silap lagi. Alright, main. Alright, main. And then quiz about screen about cons home stack equals to create stack navigator from screens and then export default create app container home stack. And then this one in my app.js import navigator from home stack. And this one replace it with navigator. All right. Localhost, can remember, yeah. Localhost, I think about the problem sikit. Let me correct it. About score, I think, score. Score. Once it's done, localhost. Just do the web W tadi. Open web, press W. There's all errors because of money. React is not defined. Mana ni? So let me check back inside my app. Import React ni I should not delete it lah. Right? Import React from React. I should not delete it. Okay. So at least I have the main page. Alright, at least I have the main page now. Right? So same thing, or always the same thing as yesterday. After this inside main page, I will just put a picture, alright, trivia, quiz game or something, and I will pick two buttons. The two buttons will go. The first button, we will take care of the first button first. The first button will go to the quiz page. Okay. So on my main page, I will get an image. Reactnative. Same thing. All right, I'm going to use this one. I'll put it here. Could, for example, computer science logo or something. All right, how we do this? All right, copy image address, put it here. Copy image address, put it here, and then this one I put start game high score. Image. Copy the style. Which isn't. All right, besarkan sikit. All right, and then touchable opacity. All right, touchable opacity. Touchable highlight pun boleh. Touchable highlight and touchable opacity is almost the same thing. Both almost the same thing. Okay. This one I will add style. Styles dot start button. Start button. Color. Blue. Width 200, for example. Background color. Okay. Padding 10. Text align center. Padding margin 10. Kenapa padding kita add ya? Padding 2D. Alright, padding 10. Alright. And then this one I will add style. Alright. Up color white. Okay, so that's for the first one. Yang bawah also, if you want, you can repeat. So you can just do something like this. Change it. All right, put it here. This one is high score button. Put yellow lah. Hello. This one you can put anything. This is styling. Put here style equals to styles dot high button. Okay. When the button is pressed, it's going to the second page. After this, you're going to do that. On the second page, you are going to call the API. Cuba dahulu set up the first page. We stop for 11 minutes. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to open a new page here. So on press. So I see we keep doing the same thing. So that's why I need you to understand the basic thing first, alright? So once you understand the basic things, it will always be the same thing. So navigator.push. This one is I yang selalu lupa. I'm the one who always forget. Alright, navigation push. Okay. So once this is done, the second page, we're going to start with the UI first. Create a UI like this. All right. Once that is done, then only we will call the API. All right. So once you're on the second page, create a UI like that. Once that's done, then only we call the API. Okay. Ya, rehat kejap. Ni, as usual lah, you know ya, kadang-kadang it's very hot here. Okay, kita sambung dekat page seterusnya. Alright, so let me give me some time to break this. Alright, inside quiz.js. Alright, so this one is the questions. Alright, so this one is a question. Okay. And then answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 4. Alright, very easy. Answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 4. Answer 1. Answer 2. I will just 2. Answer 3. Answer 4. Then, that's it. Alright, that's it. Alright, but, alright, so this one I will add a touchable opacity. Touchable opacity or touchable highlight. Alright, okay. And then if you want the same thing as well, alright, if you want same thing, you can add colors like this. Alright, so if you want, color what? Okay, so once done, the API call, all right, you're going to call it on use state. Use effect use state, all right, cons questions, set questions equals to use state null, and then I will have here use effect and then I get back the fetch URL. So fetch API Mozilla fetch. Where's you? Where's the link yesterday? This one, right? Okay, so this one, and then I will replace it with what I want as the URL. I want the computers one. I want to create computers. Then they will give me computer punya API. All right. And then same thing as well. I think you know already the drill. All right. Once I get it, I make sure that I check it first on my URL. So here I should have all these questions. Okay. So make sure that it comes out there first. So make sure that it comes out there first. Okay, so once I do that, okay, you can this one kan. The hardest part is here, right? So the hardest part is actually analyzing the API, all right, and then try to bring it out on your UI. That's the hardest part, right? Because why? Kenapa I cakap macam tu? Alright, because as you see, right, they give you 10 questions right away. Right, they give you 10 questions right away, but you only want to bring out, all right, you only want to bring out the first one question at one time. All right, bukannya satu app ada 10. It's not that the entire one page have 10 questions. The question, the format, all right, the format of the app is one page, one question. You answer one, then go to next question, then the next questions, all right. But the API dia bagi 10 terus, all right, they give 10 right away. All right, so what we're going to do, all right, we try to bring this out first. Right, we try to bring this out first. So once the data is retrieved, all right, once the data is retrieved, I will, all right, save all this inside. I will save all this inside questions. Right, once the data is retrieved, I will save all this inside questions. I think now it's inside questions already. I will try to bring out the first questions. How do I bring out the first questions? It's inside questions, 0 questions. All right, so questions. So questions is all the array, 0. All right, 0 means the first questions, and then question. All right, I think I will have an error as well. I will have an error because the thing just now, right? Because the thing just now. So I will do the same thing. All right, I will put all this inside a view. I'm not sure you know what I meant. All right, it's the if there is no questions. All right, if there is no questions. So if questions exist. If questions exist, all right, then I will show this. If not, all right, I will just show loading, for example. So that's the thing, right? That's the thing. When you're dealing with API, it's going to be like that. All right, you have to take care of that. Macam ni. No, this one I think it's keep loading. Use effect comma square bracket. Use effect comma square bracket means load only for one time. Okay. So if I refresh, I will get another random questions. If I refresh, I will get another random questions. Right. If I refresh, I will get another random questions. Okay, so that's so try to bring out the first question first. Once you bring out the first questions, then we will bring out the options.
Cikgu, saya punya keluar error.
Yeah, share screen nanti tengok.
Kalau macam ni.
Ni you kena buat yang apa? Tanda soal. Jawab dah tanda soal tu. Ya. Yeah. So when bila macam tu you kena buat yang tanda soal. Alright. This one.
Okay.
If questions is not there, alright. If questions is there, then show. This is what you mean, questions tanda soal tu means if question is there, show this. If not, show this. Alright, that what it means. Alright, tambah tu okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Cikgu, nak tanya.
Yes.
Apa erti kod yang the square bracket tepi atas return tu, tengok atas return dia ada square bracket kan?
Or it means that only load once and then don't load it anymore. Itu maksud dia. Only load once. Use effect square bracket. Only load once.
Okay. Ataupun dia kalau tidak dia akan continuously loading. Dia apa akan menjadi?
Kalau tak dia akan continuously loading.
Oh, okay. Faham.
Kan jadi kan kalau dia kan you tengok dia macam ni. Dia sebab tu dia macam ni. Because of that. Alright.
Okay.
So actually on the view did load the when it's loading it's actually you have to have square bracket.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okey, boleh. Okay, boleh. I heard somebody. Alright. Now, we are going to bring out the options pula. We're going to bring out options pula. Answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 4. So if we look at the API, the options is here, plus here, the long shapes, plus the Vikings, and that's the options. For example, this one true, plus false. Under pressure, flash, Bohemian Rhapsody, plus somebody to love. This one here. A pistol. The HEV switch, your fist plus a crawler. That's an option. So I will create a variable here, or I will create a variable here, const options, set options equals to use date, square bracket. So what is options? So we are still focusing on 0. 0 is question 1, question 1. So over here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a curly bracket. What is the difference between curly bracket and no curly bracket? Bila ada curly bracket, it means that I want it to be, I have more than one line of instruction. Alright, kalau tak ada curly bracket, then one line lah, right? If I have curly bracket, I want it to have more than one line of instruction. So this one, I will do options again. That's how I have options. So options, set options, I will set options. Options is data, data. So options is questions, all right, 0, all right, question 0. Kan, question 0, incorrect answer, right? Incorrect answer. Let me do something. Okay, sorry. Let's do that. Just let, all right, let options, all right, equals to question 0, incorrect answers, incorrect answer. So it looks clear. Question 0, incorrect answers. All right. So for example, if it's the first question, that is going to be this. And then I will do options. All right, options dot push, correct answer. Options dot push, question 0, correct answer. Okay. And then this one, I will put it there. Set options, options. Okay, so now the options already saved here. So we are going to bring out the options here. Bila ada pengulangan, alright, I always say, when in module 2 we have seen already, when there is a repetition or pengulangan, this one is actually a pengulangan, we can use map. Alright, so I'm sorry that you have to type all that, but here we just do options, right? Dot map val return touchable opacity. All right, so this one will be curly bracket val. Something that we have seen in module 2 as well. So you can try start game. Ya, kita balik. Select options. Question 0, incorrect answers. This one kita baca dulu lah. Okay, off now reading ni. Questions 0. No, this one correct. I will use data lah, data result 0, not questions. Data result 0, data result 0. Okay, looks okay, looks okay. If you go one more time, the loading kejap. This one everyone know Apple. Alright, we do one more time. Alright, when was the Gmail? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's some modification that I've done. Alright, that's some modification that I've done. Let's bring out the options. Right, bring out the options sekarang. So this part and this part. Okay, any problem?
Ya, ada sir. Ada boleh share screen sir?
Okay, boleh. Alright. Okay, Saban, no problem. Nanti you tengok ya. Cons is not C-O-N-S-T, not C-O-N-S. C-O-N-S-T. Oh, lawa lah you punya. Siap ni lagi. Ada background image. And then all this options is not defined. So tengok boleh let options. Kenapa you punya macam tu? Options je. Push subscribe show. So no, that one no. So, line 8 tu, I don't know, the auto correct tu macam pelik sikit. So line is just options. It's not push. That's the reason. Okay. Alright. Refresh and then see one more thing. Lawa lah you punya. Say if you have time you buat macam dia lah dia because I'll do the basic. Alright. So I do the basic. Okay, I tunggu lagi sikit 5 minit ke apa benda kan? I tunggu sikit lagi 5 minutes. If you are done, I think the next thing that we're going to do is the next thing that you are going to do is you are going to add on press here. All right, you're going to add on press on the touchable highlight. On press on the touchable highlight, and this we call verify answer method, and it will pass val. Right, verify answer method, and it will pass val. Then I will create a function here, cons verify answer, and then this one is answer equals there. All right, try to complete this. All right, so check answer correct or not. Check if answer is correct. All right. And so at the moment you just do, for the moment you just do answer correct or answer is not correct. Okay, so this one kita tengok alert answer. Alright, alert answer. So normally if you do development, This is another questions that you might get, all right, if you're taking the pensijilan. I'm sorry, it's not like this. Macam ni ke? On press. On press, I will call verify answer. On press, I will call verify answer. All right, like this, yeah. So this is another question that you might come out when you do pensijilan. All right, so the answer is this. All right, so you don't if you want to do pensijilan, don't hesitate to do step by step like this. All right, don't hesitate to do step by step like this. Cuba satu, right? Just do alert and everything. All right, so this is on press. This is just showing the answer that user selected. All right. And then it's back to your module 1, right? Pensijilan. We're talking about pensijilan, right? Everything is related. Module 1, module 2, module 3. Right? Module 1 is all about the logic. So if right answer is equals to something, right? Then answer is correct. You can do that. Correct answer. All right. If not, all right, wrong answer. Right. So find me what's that something. Right. So once you do that, find me what's that something. Okay, so the incorrect answer, all right, the correct answer is here. All right, so it is here. Again, we focus on the first question first. All right, we focus on the first question first, so that one you can get inside questions. So questions 0. All right, correct answer. So like this. Incorrect answer. Incorrect answer. Incorrect answer. Correct answer. Okay, so boleh cuba. Okay, problem? Any problem for this one? Content ready. Up. Okay. Okay, so now what we are going to do, so basically, right, what will happen, because now we do for case 0, we do for case 0, we do for question 0, right? So that's we want to do for question 1, question 2, question 3, question 4, question 5, question 6. All right, so after user select and answer, so that's what's going to happen. After user select correct answer, all right, go to a new question, All right, so that's what will happen. So now the question will be 1, all right, correct or wrong lah, correct or wrong answer. So go to the, so you start from 0. After user select the answer, then we go to question 1 or question 2, all right? Question 2 is 1 lah. Then we go to question 3, question 4, question 5 until the end. So that's what's going to happen. After user select and answer, it will go to the next question. So how are we going to do that? So now I'm going to create another variable, all right? So question number. So this is the variable that's going to store the question number, right? Set question number. And then I will change this. I will set, not change. I will set the question number to be 0 first. Right? So the 0 just now, I will replace it with question number. So there's no change. Because after this, I want to change everything to 1. So all the 0 that I can find in my app, in my code, I will change it to question number. All right. So make sure that all is well. All right. No, normally should be no issue. All right. Normally should be no issue because we did not change anything. We just make a new variable. That variable is the one that's going to track what is the current questions number. And then after this, when user change the question number, when you press the answer, it will go to the next questions. Okay, so once this is done, I'm going to set question number. I will increase the set question number to question number plus one. All right, so I will increase the question number. I'll check my question number. I will increase the question number to question number plus one. Okay, so this one. So once I do that, kita tengok dia. Alright, start game. Tengok soalan ya. The Harvard architecture is based on instruction. Alright, press OK. Then soalan dia berubah. Alright, soalan dia berubah. Okay. So, right, I press again. But then, alright, the question changed. But the options does not change. Right, the options does not change, but the question changed. Right. So why the options does not change? We have to fix it. Right, once we fix it, nanti dia akan berubah lah. Nanti dia akan berubah.
Cikgu,
Yes.
kenapa dekat React Native kita tak boleh pakai JavaScript shorthand macam question number plus plus macam tu?
Question number plus plus tak boleh because question number plus plus kan? Question number plus plus is actually question, alright, equals to question plus one kan? That's what question number plus plus is. Alright, betul tak?
Betul sir.
Right. But in React Native, you cannot do this. Right? You cannot do sama dengan.
Oh.
Alright. So that's why you always use you cannot do sama dengan with state, right? So kalau you buat if you're playing with state, you cannot do like this. Alright. What is a state? State is this thing. Alright. Whenever you do this, you cannot do it like that. You have to do using set. So that's why you have to use set every time. Alright. So sebab tu tak boleh pakai shorthand because this one, alright, is equivalent to this, and this one when you are doing something from here, if you're calling it from here from a state, you cannot do it. So then you use like this. Alright.
Got it, sir.
Same thing as well with changing array. So I cannot do array push, so I cannot do something like this. Alright, I cannot do numbers dot push, something like this I cannot do normally. Alright, it's because number dot push is changing numbers and everything. So this one I will show you. So tapi yang ini, alright, when I did this, I tipu, I do multiple line. If you do something like this can, if you do multiple line can. Nah, but if you do directly inside cannot.
Okay sir.
Alright.
Cikgu minta tolong.
Yes.
Share screen pasal answer dia tak, question changes tapi answer tak.
Answer belum siap lagi. Answer we have not done yet. Answer we have not yet. Okay, now answer lah answer. Where is the part where you set the answer? Mana bahagian part yang you set the answer? This one. Alright, this is the part where we set the answer, right? So this one I can copy, right? I can copy it. And I put here. Alright. Data results question number is no longer there. This is going to be replaced. Yeah. Wait, I have to think first. Okay, this will be here. All right, it has to be here first. So this will be data result. This is questions. All right, questions. Question number plus 1. Questions number plus 1. All right. Then set options, set questions number plus 1, right? So it's going to be like this. So almost the same thing, right? But arrangement actually matter tau, sebab tu I pindahkan tadi. Arrangement matter a little bit. Question number plus 1, all right? Question number plus 1. Option, set question number plus 1. So I set the option first, then only I set the question number, right? So this one up. Right, and so this one is changing lah, huh? Okay, boleh cuba. It's not that hard. Okay, dapat.
Sedih keluar error sir.
Keluar error. Kalau keluar error kena betulkan lah. Up. Incorrect answers questions. Question number here. Oh, that one betul. Yang itu dia punya bottle questions. Tengok atas. Si atas. Ada atas. You call it question, right? Questions. Question number +1. Incorrect answer. Questions. Question number. Tengok balik error message. I want to see which line of code. Ni atas. Sorry, bukan ni dah. Sorry, okay, betul dah. Line 28 then. Line 28. Let options equal to questions. Question number +1. Correct answer. Tengok balik atas. Set question. Sorry, tengok balik kat code. Set question. Dia buat tak? Set questions. Data results. Bagi I that line of code. Sorry, all your ni all your cons verified answer. All your cons verified answer. Okay. Sorry, I wouldn't. Okay, let's see. Cons verified. Okay, let me see. My code correct. My code no problem. My code no problem. No, not my code, bro. My part, no problem. Give me all your code. Give me all your code. So I think your code is correct. Cuba you restart balik because nothing is wrong with me. Yeah, nothing is wrong. Just restart it back. Tengok ya, because nothing is wrong when I testing it. So maybe ni. Okay, cuba balik. Okay kan? Okay, so alright. Kita stop. Alright, but let's go through all the bugs at the moment. Alright, so once we know what's the bug, then tomorrow we know what to fix, right? To complete it. Alright, so the first thing, alright, the answer will always be at the bottom. Alright, so that's the first bug. The answer is always at the bottom. The correct answer is always at the bottom. The correct answer will always be at the bottom. So that's number one that we need to find. Number two, what else? What else? Actually, we cannot do pop-up. It's not correct. So remove the pop-up or remove the pop-up. Number three. Ni the code. Code. Alright. Code. The question have this thing. The question have this thing. Alright. Question. And then what else? Well, we have score. We have not keep track of the score. All right, keep track of the score. All right. So pop-up we don't want lah. It should be something that does not ni. And then if you notice, right? Not if you notice, if you jawab. All right, it stopped until the last page. All right, it stopped until the last page. Right. All right, so error happened. All right, error happened when it's on the last page. Okay, so I think that's major. All right, that's major issue at the moment. All right, so when we come, we try to fix this one by one. All right, tomorrow we try to fix this one by one. And then tadi you make a good point. All right, you make a good point because there are some things that we cannot use. We cannot use push, for example. We cannot use push. So there is this thing which is called spread operator, for example. So we replace push normally with spread operator, and we never officially cover it in class. All right, we never officially cover it in class, and I also normally don't do that together with the students because of limited time. But now, since we already have more times together, all right, even if my ni pun even if it's jenis sikit, but all right, inside module this module, all right, we can do spread operator. All right, so the spread operator we will do it together so that you see other than push, all right, other than push, what else can be used in React or reactnative. All right, so I will go through that with you as well tomorrow. So spread operator, arrow notation, right? These are all the things that we can do together. Right. So that's for tomorrow. And again, if you have any question, you let me know. If you have any question, you let me know. Any questions? Buat masa ni. Again, tomorrow is Q&A session. Any questions that has nothing to do with this week also is okay. So it could be anything. It could be, oh sir, I went to this. Sir, I have this project. So we do Friday for that. We do Friday for that. We do a little bit freecodecamp. We try to complete whatever that's not completed. We do freecodecamp a little bit, especially the theory part. And then I will have to answer for someone's questions. But if you have any questions, let me know. Kalau I tak boleh jawab, then I will let you know also I cannot jawab. If you ask me about Unity, of course I don't know. Then I cannot answer it. But if you ask me something, right, that I might answer, we can discuss it together. Okay, kalau tak ada, sorry just now because I thought I want to do meeting at the place. They have this like quiet place on top of the pavilion. Then bila datang, it's closed. Then I was struggling just now, but yeah, thanks for letting me come back to the hotel. Then I think after this calmer. Okay, so I see you tomorrow. Right, I see you tomorrow.